Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis and Arundel County and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Buenos días. Hoy es 5 de mayo del 2022. Habla Roxana Rodríguez de Caliente Grill en Annapolis y este es su Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Y hoy es 5 de mayo. Venga a visitarnos en Caliente Grill para la celebración del 5 de mayo con música en vivo, muchas margaritas, tequila y excelente, auténtica comida mexicana. Los esperamos.
Okay, as a non-Spanish speaker, all I got from Roxana at Caliente Grill is that it is Cinco de Mayo, and they have great tequila and margaritas and food. And you know what? That's good enough for me. I'll see you there a little bit later today. But first, today's news. A man is fighting for his life at the Hopkins Burn Center after an explosion in a shipping container. The container was in the parking lot of a business on Jabez Run in Millersville, and inside it had a propane tank that was leaking. The man opened the container and he started a piece of heavy equipment that was also stored in the container, and after about a minute, the fumes ignited and caused the explosion. A second man did suffer minor burn injuries trying to rescue the first man. The Arundel County Fire Department took about 20 minutes to put the fire out and called in the Fort Meade and Annapolis Fire Departments for assistance. The Capitol is reporting that the treasurer for the Team 30 slate, an organization that backed Democrats in District 30, which is Senator Sarah Elfreth, Delegate Shanika Henson, and Delegate Dana Jones, along with County Councilwoman Lisa Rodbian, has been hit with 8 counts of embezzlement. Apparently, Alexandra Gilbreth deposited thousands of campaign dollars into her personal Venmo account. Gilbreth is a former lobbyist here in Annapolis and served as the late Speaker Bush's campaign manager. In addition to the embezzlement charges, she also faces charges relating to falsifying election reports, theft, and perjury. As they say, politics corrupts. 47 interested educators are now in the running to become the next superintendent of schools for Anne Arundel County. The application period has closed, and the consultant has identified the top 15 candidates. The consultant will now use the information from the survey that they asked residents to take a while to hone it down to about 10 candidates. From those, the board will interview them and make a decision. Now, the new soup must be in place by July 1st, or they will need to name an interim superintendent. My bet on this one is that they come up short, they punt the ball, and appoint an interim. Hey, did you watch the Met Gala on Monday night? Did you happen to notice Annapolis sparkling on the red carpet? Well, it was. At noon on Monday, Jason Rembert, who is a stylist to the stars, called Constance Palamalu from Zachary's Jewelers and said, "Hey, can you get a design of yours up to New York for the gala for pop star Lizzo to wear?" Well, she obviously said yes. They left Zachary's at 12:10 p.m. They grabbed a train, took a wrong turn in an Uber, and ended up sprinting for 7 blocks, but the earrings ultimately got there in time, and Lizzo made a stunning debut on the red carpet. How cool is that? Now, Constance, as we've mentioned here before, was named a 20 under 40 nationally in the jewelry biz and was named to one of 6 emerging designers by the Natural Diamond Council. The woman has some mad talent when it comes to jewelry, and I'll tell you, Steve and Zachary's is lucky to have her. As we wrap it up on the 2022 version of Cinco de Mayo, Mother's Day is this Sunday, so don't forget. Zachary's would be an amazing place to shop for Mom, but if you are more of a flowers type of a person, Historic Annapolis is hosting their annual plant sale at the William Paca House and Gardens. The flowers and plants in the Paca Gardens are awesome, and all of the plants for the sale are propagated from them. Hours are 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. both Saturday and also on Sunday for you last-minute types. And that's all I got. Podcast stuff up this weekend on the Local Business Spotlight. One You Love Home Care. Next weekend, it is Bean Rush Cafe, and I do hope that you got a chance to listen to my conversation with Samantha Fish in the bonus pod that we dropped yesterday at noon. She is on fire and will be at the Chesapeake Bay Blues Festival coming up a little bit later this month. And that is a wrap for today. Happy Cinco de Mayo, and if you do get a chance, come celebrate with me and Roxana at Caliente Grill. And Roxana was so accommodating when I asked her to do that recording at the very last minute yesterday. And always a thank you to our sponsors for today's Daily News Brief, the Arts Council of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, and the Kristi Neidhardt Team of Northrop Realty, a Long and Buster company. It is Thursday, so we have Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace here with your Maker Minutes. And of course, George from DCMDVA Weather is here with your locally forecast weather. All of that gets underway in a bit, so hang tight.
Join the party at the Westin Annapolis on May 14th for the Arts Council of Anne Arundel County's premier fundraising event, Paint the Town. We'll celebrate 29 years of providing leadership and advocacy for our local arts community. You'll enjoy cocktails, dinner, and live entertainment with special guests Cell Spitfire, Kristi Allen, Jonathan Stone, Mike Noonan, and the Annapolis Symphony Academy String Quartet, and more. Get your tickets now at www.acaac.org. That's www.acaac.org. When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be, so you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA Weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA Weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Thursday, May the 5th. Yesterday brought another fairly nice day to the Annapolis region with AM clouds and PM sun after some very loud early morning storms moved through the area, and today will again be fairly pleasant ahead of 3 not-so-pleasant weather days, Friday through Sunday. Look for mixed skies again today with highs near 70 degrees, with rain showers then moving back in Friday along with much cooler temps, as highs only top out in the low to mid-60s with more showers and possibly some thunderstorms as well expected for Saturday, with very chilly temps only in the upper 50s to lower 60s at best. To be followed then by marginally better conditions on Mother's Day Sunday, with an ongoing chance for some rain showers, though overall rain chances will be lower, as temps end up around 60 degrees for PM highs. So plan accordingly as you make or finalize plans to celebrate Mom this Sunday for the big holiday for all moms across the region and beyond. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe, and be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter for regular updates each day, as well as through our website at dcmdvaweather.info. And as always, be sure to download our DCMDVA Weather app on all of your devices from either the Apple or Google app stores, so you can always stay weather informed.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. With all the talk of energy resilience in the news recently, I'm surprised there's not more talk about solar plus batteries, especially since 1/3 of all of our new residential solar projects include a battery backup system that provides instant energy security and peace of mind. And with incentives in place for battery backup, this investment is now more affordable than ever. With financing rates as low as 0.99% and plans offering 18 months same as cash, it's now easier than ever to go solar with no money down. Financing creates an easy bill swap scenario where you replace your electric bill with a loan payment, allowing you to build equity in your own personal energy supply. Don't wait for your next power outage to act. Contact us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net to learn more about solar with battery backup. Don't wait another minute. Sunshine's are wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
Every week, makers, crafters, and educators hold events all over the area. Highlighting some of those, here's our Maker Minutes, brought to you by Annapolis Makerspace.
Hey, this is Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes. Mother's Day is coming up on Sunday. Check out some Mother's Day flower arrangement and basket workshops from both Something's Blooming Annapolis as well as Willow Oak Flower and Herb Farm in Severn, both on Saturday. At Knits and Pieces off of Bestgate Road, on Monday, their Learn to Knit a Pint-Sized Sweater class continues, but their Learn to Knit an Anchor Summer Top class, which hasn't even started yet, has sold out already. But you can check out the regular knit coaching sessions on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, as well as their private sessions. On Saturday, the Wildberry Farm and Market out near Gambrels has their opening weekend of their Wildberry Field Market for 2022. with 30 vendors, food trucks, and free balloon animals for the kids. At Whole Foods in Annapolis, today their Half Pint Kids Club is making fruit sundae cones, and on Tuesday their Half Pint Kids Club is doing celery, snails, and caterpillars. Over at Art Farm in Annapolis, Saturday they have a Make It Kids printmaking workshop for ages 6 through 8. Sunday there's Vibe, Flow, and Chill Yoga, and Tuesday is their first exposure photography class, starting another 4-week run. And their spring semester continues this week. Today there's experimental painting and drawing for ages 10 through 15. Monday there's kids watercolor class for ages 9 through 12. Tuesday, there's teen graphic design class for ages 12 through 17. Wednesday, there's a kids sculpture class for ages 12 through 17 in the afternoon. And also on Wednesday, there's kids photography for ages 10 through 13 in the evening. And of course, registration is still open for their summer camps at the Anne Arundel County Public Library system this week. Today, tomorrow, and Saturday at Down at Edgewater, they're doing a Make a Mother's Day craft and card. Today, at Broadneck, there's a spring cookie decorating workshop. And at the Bush Annapolis Library, they're doing a crafternoon. On Saturday, Crofton has Ask a Master Gardener. On Monday, Odenton is doing monthly mixed media art with art inspired by music. Tuesday, Odenton has a STEAM Tuesday, and Deal has a paint night with paint pouring too. And then on Wednesday, the Bush Annapolis Library has their Nature Explorers Club. Odenton is doing Knits and Knots. And then online, there's a virtual cookbook club with a mystery ingredient challenge. And at Annapolis Makerspace this week, Saturday, check out Making Vinyl Decals with Cricut. It's $25 for non-members and free for current Annapolis Makerspace members, and there's still a couple of spots open, but it's limited to keep the class size small. If you have any questions about the Annapolis Makerspace, the Maker Minutes, or any of these events, feel free to contact me at trevor@makeannapolis.org. And you can find links to all of these events at the Annapolis Makerspace website, also at makeannapolis.org. And whether you're making art, software, sawdust, or just a mess, chances are you're already a maker. This has been Trevor from Annapolis Makerspace with this week's Maker Minutes.
Another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt of the Kristi Neidhardt Team from Northrop Realty, a Long and Foster company.
One of the most common questions we get, how do I maximize the value of my home before I sell it? It's a great question. We look at improvements like investments. What is the rate of return? For example, if we invest $5,000 in painting kitchen cabinets and installing granite, how much more will our home sell for? The answer? About $25,000 more. That's a 500% return on investment. Because of returns like this, we have started a program called Investing in You. We know cash is often tight when you're making a move, and we are here to help. We will front you up to $15,000 to invest in refreshing your home before you list it, with the agreement to be paid back once your home settles. Call us today at 410-599-1370 so we can help you maximize your home's value.
That's another moving moment from Kristi Neidhardt. To get in touch, call 410-295-6579 or visit kn-team.com. That's kn-team.com.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.